Welcome,
Welcome
back to the podcast. Today I'm just gonna start off with the Bible verse of the day, which is from John 16, verse 33. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Short, sweet, to the point. I'll go over my translation of it first.
Okay.
So I feel like that one was basically just saying like how there are issues in this world and there's going to be hard times and tribulation, but like we should always know that God has control over it and that he has already won the battle over all of it. So why are you looking like that? So we shouldn't have to worry about any of the issues that are happening in the world.
Okay. Mine. Can you read it again?
Yes, I can read it again. Okay. In this world you will have Don't look at me. In this world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world.
Okay. What'd you say?
Never mind.
Okay. So it's basically my take is he has overcome the world.
I can't. Okay, guess we'll roll the intro then.
Real talk.
Do it again.
Okay. Seriously, I can't comprehend that verse, so I'm skipping it.
Jenna,
I'm
that
not
was
in
a
the
sentence.
sun.
I know, we need both to be in the sun for it to work. Okay, so if Jenna would open up her computer, I can tell you what we're doing next. Okay, so do you want to explain what we did since you came up with it?
Sure. Okay, so actually, okay.
Jenna.
So Sunday we tried to record a podcast and the mics didn't work and her mom was cooking in the kitchen. You could hear every little thing. So
she was doing, I feel like she was washing the dishes. She was making like 3 dishes at once.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's okay. Like, if the mics work, you shouldn't be able to hear the background noise. And she played it the first like 5 minutes or like 30 seconds even. And all you heard was bang, bang, bang. Like, so much noise.
So basically, we're kind of like re-recording that one, but we have some different topics. But yeah, I mentioned in that podcast that it would be a good idea if we did like a social media cleanse. I'm like filming this with my eyes closed because I can't see. As I was saying, I mentioned in the podcast that we had to refilm on Sunday. Well, okay, whatever. I like mentioned it in the podcast, so then that night I like texted everybody, like all our.
Which, can I just say, proud of you.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Because like talking about it is one thing, but actually like reaching out to people and asking them if they want to do it is like really good. And I was so surprised honestly when I got that text. I'm like, oh, like she meant it. Like we're
Really?
doing this. Like
Yeah.
we are full. Like I knew it was a great idea when she was telling me about it, and then I was like, we'll probably forget about it and never actually do it. But she remembered and she texted the group chat.
We
so.
haven't even said the idea, so they're probably confused.
Okay, then explain the idea.
But thank you. So I said we should like limit our social media usage and like put limits on like Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok because let's be honest, we all waste a lot of time on those apps and we probably could be doing more productive stuff. So basically it's like 15 minutes on Snapchat and Instagram per day and 30 minutes on TikTok. Those are like the 3 big ones that we're trying to like.
I was given 30 minutes on Gardenscapes because I'm addicted to it and I play it all the time. So that was my one personal limit that was given because that was like number 2 highest of my screen time.
Yeah, which is totally fine. But yeah, so I like, and then it's technically like 30 minutes on Netflix and YouTube, which I kind of like watch TV in the background as I do school. So like, I feel like everyone's kind of been more lenient on that one. But like the limiting like Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok was kind of like the major ones we wanted to like try to fix. Um, so I sent the like plan to everyone and everyone liked it. And for like a bonus, I said you could do like no phone an hour in the morning when you wake up and like do your devotions, like do like more productive stuff. And then an hour before you go to bed, but also been lenient on that. I'm not very good at that one because I like to watch TikTok before
You
bed.
want to know why
But
she's not very good at that one? Because I was literally about to fall asleep around 11 o'clock, and I turn around and Jenna is FaceTiming me. And I'm like, you're literally the one who set the goal to be off our phones in
I was
bed.
doing school. I
Yeah,
do
she
my
was working,
school
I was in
on
bed.
night, but
That's kind of how we
yeah.
made it, was like, at least for the hour ahead one, like, I just didn't have it on bed. Because, like, I'm always just sitting, like, I'll go to bed at, like, 9:30 ish. Like, I'll lay in bed, but then I'll just scroll on Instagram for like an hour.
Yeah.
So, like, what was different about this week was I would get in bed, I would turn on music, set an alarm, and put it away.
Which is
Which
good.
I was hoping I'd notice more of a difference of like me not being as tired in school or stuff like that. But I felt like I was still kind of tired. But I think it's just having to break that routine
Yeah.
until I get used to it.
But I feel like we've all like bought books and are like doing our devotions and are being like a lot better about reading and like doing our devotions, which is good. So I think we're definitely like, and I feel like a lot healthier. Like I am at home most of the day doing school, but I feel like my days have still been more productive because I'm not like instantly scrolling on TikTok or like
Yeah.
just I feel like a little bit healthier and I'm doing my devotions every day and it's just like a good change of pace, you know? I like it.
And I think you like realize that you're healthier. I feel like I realize how unhealthy how unhealthy I've been.
Yeah.
Just cuz like when I was off of my screen, I was just like, oh, like I just feel like I almost felt gross, which was weird. But like I had this like feeling where I'm like, this is probably what it should be like more often because I'm so used to constantly being on my phone
Mhm.
that like not doing it felt weird. Like it just felt
Yeah.
off. And Jenna's even said, which I'm just gonna say, like how like she feels like she has to be on Instagram and like Snapchat now because she's not reaching that time limit.
Yeah, I feel like for some reason I need to reach the time limit, which I it's good that I'm not on it like at all. Like I don't feel a need to be on it, so I'm not reaching my limits. But like I'm trying to go on it more because I feel like I have to reach the limit. It's like reverse psychology or something. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand. But
I have my screen time pulled up right now. We started this. We talked about it Sunday night, and we started it on Monday. And just to show you guys the difference, and I honestly am so proud of myself because I would have never in a million years thought I would have been able to keep
I'm proud of you
some.
too,
Thank
Maddie.
you. Keep some of my screen times as low as they are. Um, like for instance, like on Sunday, my Instagram. Okay, I don't have TikTok, so I'm one of those people who uses Instagram Reels all the time, which is fine. I love it. It's great, which is also really bad. But so I don't have TikTok, so I'm not scrolling on that. I'm scrolling on Instagram. And my screen time for Instagram on Sunday was 3.5 hours. Like,
Yeah.
that's how bad it was. And literally, okay, so that was 3.5, and my game was 44, which isn't the worst it's been. I like have gone in the past few weeks, and it has been like over an hour or almost at 2.
Mhm.
But then if I go to Monday, the very next day, okay, my total screen time also was 6.5 hours for Sunday. Monday was 3 hours. But also, I don't understand. Like, I have all these limits and I haven't gone above them. So I feel like I know 3 hours is half of what it was. So, like, that's great. But my 3 hours, I still feel like that's a lot.
Yeah. It does still feel
It's
like a
still
lot,
okay.
but
So, my messages was at 39 because we made a group chat on messages. So, we just constantly were talking that, like, updating each
like
other,
giving updates. We try to do like a noon update and then a nighttime update just to like see where everyone's at and it like helps keep each other accountable
which is
with the
so
screen time.
huge.
Yeah.
Like, it actually, because I personally, since I'm sending screenshots of it into the group chat, I'm like, I don't want them to see me like if
Yeah.
I go over it. So
Like
then I
you want to
don't
do
go over it.
good because
Yes.
everyone else is trying to do good, so you're like working off
Hmm.
each other.
And
It's
I'm like, I don't want them to be like, oh, why'd she go over? Why'd she have that much time? So
yeah.
I think having that, if you do it, do it with people.
Mhm.
It's so good. And then you can see how it changes each person's life
Yeah.
in a different way. We'll go into
Yeah.
that after I do this. Okay, so going from like 30 minutes on Snapchat on Sunday and 3.5 hours on Instagram. Instagram for me on Monday was 8 minutes.
That's so
When you
good.
think about that, 3.5 hours to 8 minutes,
That's crazy.
and I didn't feel like I needed to be on it for the 15
Yeah.
minutes. That's when you know you're addicted and like
Yeah.
you can change it and you don't have to be on it all the time.
Mhm.
I don't know. And
That's
then
crazy. Yeah.
Snapchat was 9 minutes and my garden skips was at 15. But just, I think the most satisfying part of this was just seeing the difference.
Yeah, you don't realize how like much it consumes your time every day. And so like when you like look at your screen times and stuff, you like realize a huge difference in like
Mm-hmm.
how much of your day is spent on social media, which is obviously different for everyone. Some might not be as high as ours, but for us it was like a good change of pace
Yeah.
for us and like working on ourselves.
And I finished a book in this past week
That's
because
good.
that's how I'm trying to finish my, or like fill my time. I bought 3 books at Target. One that I'm starting to read now because I just finished my other one. And then I also got a Sadie Robertson, Christian Huff, like devotional 90-day challenge thing. And I will say, I haven't started it yet,
That's okay.
but I will. I just like, the thing is for me, I would want to do that in the morning
Yeah.
so that like I have my Bible with me, I have my thing and I can highlight. But I just feel like, which is a horrible excuse because people can do it with the schedules they have. But with my schedule, I'm most likely every day up at 6:50. That's my goal. And then on some days, I won't be home till like 7 because I'll have to work from 3 to 5 after school and then 5 to 7 for softball. So and then by the time I get home, I'm either reading my book or, and I just feel like it's weird at nighttime.
Yeah.
I want to do it during the day, which is also a bad excuse. But I just want that time in the morning, like to wake up at 8 or 9 and then do devotions and then go through my day. But I
Yeah.
feel like if I do it in the morning, I'm going to be exhausted the rest of the day and I'm not going to have
Maybe
like the
you
motivation to do
should
it,
like get to work a couple minutes early and do it at your desk at work.
or in
So
my
like
car, something like that.
yeah, right before you like start
Because I
your
feel like
school day.
in my desk, the way my desk is which is actually kind of cool. I like it, but sometimes it's weird. My desk face is outside of the room, but our room isn't supposed to be a classroom. It was never built to be a classroom. So my, I don't know what it's called. It's like the wind lock, the airlock. Airlock is what it's
Airlock.
called. So our room literally is the window in our room is into the airlock. So like all the kids walking in the morning, they just, I'm looking at them, they're looking at me. So I feel like I wouldn't be
But
able to do it in my room.
if they see you doing devotions, maybe they'll want to start.
That's true.
You never
Maybe
know.
lead by
Yeah.
example. Do you have? Did you want to go over yours?
Oh, I didn't know if I could really see it. So my biggest thing. Oh, I can't say this because so on Safari I watch a show, and so like my screen time for Safari is really up there.
Well, and the thing is, like, if you do stuff on Safari, that time, at least when I would watch YouTube on Safari before I had YouTube, that time would double because it counted time for being on
Yeah.
Safari and YouTube,
Yeah.
which was weird. But
Um, yeah, this is all my it's on my computer, so it's like all my school stuff. So I can't look at my phone because it's
oh, it's a
obviously
different
recording.
screen time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But yeah, I think my highest is like my coloring app.
Which we thought was funny. Like we sent a midway check through or whatever, and Jenna sent hers, and it was like maybe 45 minutes or something. I don't even know if that's that high on a coloring app. I'm like, Jenna, we've got to see these coloring pages that you've been working on
It's
because
like a
that's been
color
like
by
her highest every
number.
time.
It's like so relaxing. It's called like Zen or something, and it's just like it's so addicting to like keep doing the numbers. I don't know. I've been doing that in my spare time instead of scrolling. So instead of TikTok.
I feel like this was such a good thing to do with your friend group.
Yeah.
Like, I want to try and, you might have to talk for a while and try and find like text messages to talk about, but just like the accountability and also the encouragement is
Hmm.
just huge. Like, there was so much encouragement through this. Like, a few of our friends were like having a bad day and like struggling with their screen time and just like, but more than that, like it was more than that. So then that's why they're on their phone more.
Yeah.
And it was just the like it's okay. Like we all struggle. We're all gonna make mistakes. Like you, this isn't gonna be perfect, and this is just a challenge. Like you don't even have to do it.
Yeah,
Like
you
we
did not
just,
have to do it. It was like if you wanted to, you could join in, and I made a separate group chat of the people who wanted to do it, and so
and then
yeah,
it's so cool to hear about that bad day, and then they send one, and it's like improvement for them.
yeah,
Like even if it's not the lowest one in the group, like that's low for them.
mm-hmm,
And I try and think about that too when we worked out today, which I will talk about later. Um, but yeah, it was just cool to see everyone's differences and their progress, and it's all different.
mm-hmm.
But if you want to talk, so I can
Yeah.
try and find some
So
messages.
for me, I've been trying to wake up and like I'll make my coffee, whatever, because I can't function without it. I'm so sorry about the sun, guys. I know I'm like leaning, but like I'm trying to make
I
it
like
so
it. It's
like
so
the
fun.
lighting is like good. But anyway, I've been trying to like make my coffee and do my devotions in the morning instead of like, cause like sometimes like I can't even get out of bed without like scrolling on TikTok for a few videos and like waking myself up. So I've been just like trying to go straight to my devotions every morning, which I feel like it just sets off my day right, and like I start my day with God, which is how every day should go. So I just feel like it's been really impactful for me. So yeah.
Yeah. One of the things, which this doesn't really have to do with the screen time, but our friend was working at her job and like she just got like emotional. I don't know why. I think it was just stressful. And literally such a god moment because one of her friends like comes up to her and goes, "I got verses that I think will help you." And like that, and it's like that's also brave. Like to
Hmm.
be able to go up to someone and talk about that
Yeah.
is just, and people have those friendships around you and in a like school environment is also super cool. So it's just some verses from Ecclesiastes and Matthew, and my friend just was like, these were just perfect. Like it's literally what I needed. And then we go into talk about like how proud we are of each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is there any more? Okay, I don't know. It's just really good. And I
Yeah.
really recommend it for you guys.
Yeah. You guys should try to challenge your friend group. And for me, it was a challenge to even like say something because normally I would not say something like that. But for like me to text everyone and be like, "Hey, we should try this," that was like a big step for me to take. So I'm glad I did it, and I didn't think anyone would want to do it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Everyone was so in right away.
yeah, and I'm very surprised about that. Like even Maddie, I know she like has a harder time on her screen, but like
Mm-hmm.
just to see her improvement is like making me want to like improve even more and like work harder towards it because I see everyone else improving. But yeah, I'm glad everyone decided to join in with me because otherwise I'd be
Yeah,
doing it solo.
it was so
So
fun. And it ends tomorrow.
yeah,
And I'm like, if it ends, like, I want to go one day without the limit and just like see what happens without the accountability and without that.
yeah,
But I will probably still do it. I don't want to say like make my screen time more though, because I did fine without it.
yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens afterwards.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep going with it. Like I'm not going to remove the limits or anything, but like if like we want to adjust times on certain apps, like I'll ask everybody if like see if those times were good or if we want to make it even harder or like just see where everyone's at and then we can like come up with a new plan or like if anyone wants to take it off, they can. Like it was just like a Monday through Sunday like week trial and yeah, it so far everyone's improved tremendously
Yeah,
and it's been really good. So I will definitely keep going with it, but yeah.
so good. And with that, the next thing we're gonna talk about is our little fun little gym workout we
I
had
feel like
today.
we're really trying to improve ourselves
I
in
think
like
just working on
every
ourselves.
aspect. Yeah. And it's really good. I'm really enjoying it, but yeah, so
It's
I
definitely a challenge. Like just have the motivation to keep doing it all.
yeah.
Like that's why you have to do it with people.
Mhm.
Oh, that's why I have to do it with people. Sorry, go
No,
ahead.
a lot of people do. But so I had brought up to one of our friends a few weeks ago and asked her if she wanted to start going to the gym with me. It's just the Planet Fitness. It's like $10 a month. And we decided to start doing that. And then I got Maddie signed up for
Oh,
it.
I was not expecting the slap on the knee.
So I went for the first time yesterday with Kate, and today me and Maddie went, and it's been really good. Yesterday was like trying out new machines because I don't know how any of it works. So we like started slow, and we're just like figuring everything out. Today was good too. It was just like a figure out,
Mhm.
see how it is. But yeah,
I think you and Kate going before me was so helpful because
Yeah.
me, like, I just don't like doing new things.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do stuff, but I don't like doing things I'm not normally used to doing because I need to know what's gonna happen and like
Yeah.
how to
I'm a little
do
bit like
it.
that too.
So having them go before me was really helpful. So they walked me through like how to check in, blah blah blah, and then they already used some of the machines. So then we just did that, did their same workout. Um, but let me just say, I am like so out of shape. It's so bad. I like, and I feel perfectly fine right now, which kind of makes me sad because I'm like, I want to feel it. Like, I want to feel
Yeah,
that
that's
I
how it was
did
yesterday.
something, but I'm sure I'll click in tomorrow. Anyways, the crowd meter was low, which was really nice. So we walked out. We did a 15-minute just like walk slash jog warm up. I
Yeah.
tried to jog and I only did it for 3 minutes instead. Did I do all five?
No, you did 3.
I did three and then I cooled down for two
Yeah.
because I could not do it. And then literally as soon as the treadmill stopped, like I felt like the feeling of passing out, but I knew I wasn't gonna pass out. I just felt like my body was tilting,
Mm-hmm.
which also showed me how much I need to drink water because I do not drink enough water. And I think also doing this will help me become healthier because I realize what my body
Yeah,
needs.
and what you need to improve in like
Yeah.
everyday life. Yeah.
So that was really nice just to do that. And then after that we just did like a 30-minute circuit. So there was like 15-ish machines.
Not that many, I don't think. One, two,
But
three,
I saw the
four,
labels
five,
and the
six.
the core one was like 19. But I wonder if they
Oh,
count the six things in
probably.
the
Yeah.
middle. There's like six platforms that you could do separate workouts on.
Yeah.
So we just went around and it was a lot of arm stuff
Yeah.
and a couple leg things and one core thing. And those arm ones, like there was one second. That was like a lateral. My dad just asked me when I'm coming home. I should probably come home soon actually.
I have to
Because
leave
Abby has
soon,
a game.
so.
Okay, we gotta wrap this up. Um, there was one where like, was it the pull one or the push? We had to like go here and go up. Oh,
Yeah.
it was that one. That one just burned so bad. Like I tried to do
Yeah.
more reps than weight, but like the reps hurt because I was doing so. Oh,
Like I felt really good after. Like my arms felt like jelly, which is good. So Jello. Jelly.
and one thing that kind of I was gonna talk about earlier was the like how with our screen time we set limits for ourselves and like it will all be different for all of us, like what we can accomplish. And for some of the things, like I noticed today, like Jenna would like move the weight down more, so like there'd be more weight. And I'm like, dang, like that's really good that she can do it. And like I hope to get there. Like I feel like I shouldn't have to like compare myself to because we can do different weights. And I feel
Yeah.
like going into this, I wasn't thinking about that. But it's definitely like another goal and another challenge through this is like do what you can do and like push yourself,
Yeah.
but don't compare yourself to like where someone else is at with like
I was also
their
trying to
weighting
like
and stuff.
I was like trying to go like more weight because yesterday I didn't feel any like sore
Mm,
after. So I was trying to push myself to go harder
to go
today
harder.
so I
Yeah.
could like feel like I did something. But yeah. Yeah, definitely don't compare yourself. Cuz also I've been working out for a little bit like at
Yeah,
here.
I don't
So like
do anything.
I'm a little more conditioned than you, so I don't want you to compare yourself to me. But like I definitely like still struggle with it and not as in shape as I should be.
Hmm.
So
And then after that, we did stairs.
oh, the stairmaster is so hard for no reason at all. I
No,
well,
for every reason. For every reason,
I
that thing is
figured.
hard.
Well, I see like which is like the comparing thing today, but like people do 30 minutes on the stairmaster, and I'm
What the?
like 5 is hard. Like
Yeah,
I
I did 3 minutes. I couldn't do the five. I was like, did we? We didn't do five.
no, we did
No, we
3.
did three. I could not do it.
But yeah, it
And
tires
then
you out
we,
quickly, and we should probably be more in shape
yeah.
for that. So
But I also have to think like it's my first day.
yeah.
Like if I stay consistent, it will get easier, but then
Hmm.
like harder because I'm building my strength.
Yeah,
And then after
definitely.
that, we went shopping for healthy groceries. We got like we were gonna make chicken fajitas
Uh-huh.
because chicken protein, good workout. Mm. Um, but then like we were getting all the ingredients, and then we just walked past the fridge aisle, and there was literally like a container of pre-chicken fajita stuff.
So we decided to
So we
make it
just bought
easy
that.
on ourselves
So we
and
did
do that.
that, and we also bought some broccoli and made some smoothies.
Yeah, so we had a very healthy
I feel
lunch.
good. Like I feel like I
Good.
had a good day. Like I got up at 10. which was so nice because I got to sleep in.
Just the silence after that.
Because we both know it's not very productive if you get up at 10. But I felt like I really needed to sleep in. So I got up at 10. I was able to eat breakfast without my phone. Woo!
Good job. Proud of you.
Thank you. And then after that, I read my book. And then Jenna was like, "Did you finish this stuff?" And I was like, "Nope. I'm gonna do it now." So I did that, and I also added my bank account to Venmo so I can transfer all that stuff because I haven't done that. Guys, no screens make you realize how much more work you have to do. Don't look at me like that. Like, I feel like since I'm not on my phone as much, I'm like, what do I need to get done? And I get it done.
Okay. Yeah.
Instead of like waiting and waiting.
That's good.
Thank you. Anyway, so we had a really good lunch. I felt like.
Yeah.
It was like a big serving.
Yeah.
But it was filling. It was almost like a chicken fajita soup.
Yeah.
That wasn't
very
bad.
Soupy, but it was very good actually.
It only took 3 minutes to warm up in the microwave. $5 at Aldi.
We watched some Gilmore Girls,
which we haven't done forever. I haven't been in this house in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while. Because I always go to yours to film podcasts now. But yeah. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say about the gym, but I forget. Oh, the lunk alarm there like scares the crap out of me.
When Jenna told me about this, I was like, "What?"
It's like
what?
Like plaster and like literally like one of their slogans is like it's a judgment-free zone.
You want to explain what it is? I didn't even know what it was. What did you just call it?
The lunk alarm. That's what it says.
Alarm?
It says that on the wall.
Holy balls! My family they're leaving at 5:15 for a 7:30 game.
Why?
Should we call my dad on speakerphone?
No.
Yes, I'm okay.
That's probably okay. But yeah, apparently if you're like too loud with the weights or something or like trying too hard, they like sound the alarm. So yeah.
Hey, why are we leaving at 5:15?
Yeah, I need no basis and you don't need to know.
What?
It's the same. You're on a need to know basis and you don't need to know.
I kind of think I know though.
Okay, so that's why we're leaving.
That early?
Well, we're just gonna make sure we have enough time with them. So.
And okay, sounds good. Are they here yet?
No, but
are they're going straight to the game?
Meeting them.
Okay. Oh, we're meeting them?
Yeah, at a Culver's in Highland.
With her?
No, because she has to go to school.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not gonna be hungry. Jenna and I had a big lunch.
That's good. Then we don't have to pay for you.
That's what I was gonna say.
Perfect. Okay, I gotta go. And this was on my podcast. Thanks for joining.
Oh, amazing. It's gonna be your most watched one.
Maybe we'll title it something with you.
Perfect.
Okay. Amazing. Thanks, Dad.
All right. Bye. Peace
Bye.
out.
That sounded like Ben. Like
whoa!
I just thought that was Ben. You said it was your dad, but that sounded like Ben.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, oh, did I explain the alarm? I forget. I was gonna say one more thing, and I'm sorry. Oh, I'm definitely going to Culver's tonight.
We so both are.
I feel like I'm gonna ruin what I just did.
Oh,
but
are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. For all my Dr. Pepper lovers. Oh my word, ew. Jenna has Dr.
I hate Dr. Pepper.
Okay. So Jenna has literal Dr. Pepper in her fridge, and if I wasn't doing what I did today, I would have drank one already. So also self-control.
I honestly don't know who the Dr. Pepper's for, because
hey,
I don't think my family drinks it.
Hey,
proud of you.
Thank you. Oh, it's so bust, but I'm trying to control myself on that too, because I'm addicted and I have at least one can a day.
Yeah, just start slow. For me, the problem is iced coffees. Like Maddie suggested Starbucks yesterday, and I had just started working out, and I'm just like,
oh, if we're leaving at 5:15, I do have to go.
Okay,
sorry.
We have to do one more thing.
What?
Spiriting.
We should save it for another one.
Okay,
I actually have to go.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much for watching.
I hope
this is long enough. Can you check the time?
It's like 30 minutes. It's 26 on there.
Okay, perfect.
I really encourage you guys to do the challenge.
Get a devotional really and get a book.
Yep.
So you feel more productive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.
Peace.